Hey guys, we're gonna do a Tabata workout today. I'm gonna show you how to do the exercises, then we will go through it with the video timer. Okay, so first thing to start off is if you are going to do your push-ups. Remember, with push-ups, we are in this position here in a high plank, hands underneath of our shoulders. We are gonna go down and straight up. If we cannot do that, we can drop our knees directly where they are below us, not under our hips. Our knees are back here. And then we're going to complete our push-up. If that's still too difficult, you can do a hand release push-up where you go down, lift your hands up off the floor, and then focus on driving up. You can do that on your knees or up in high plank, completely up to you. Okay, our second exercise is squats. So with squats, our feet are wider than shoulders. We're going to sit down into that squat. Remember, our weight needs to stay on our heels. We do not go up on our toes when we do squats. Keep our chest up nice and high. The third exercise that we're going to do is step up. So you will need a chair, or you could use something like a table if you have a box, if you have a home gym, anything like that. You can use stairs as well. So step ups, we're going to just step up, drive the opposite knee up, and then come back down. Then you're going to switch feet. Okay, so these are step ups. And then our third and final exercise is boat pose. This is for my yoga people. And with boat pose, all I'm going to do is I'm going to sit, and then I'm going to bring my hands up, and I'm going to lift my feet off the ground. My heels remain off the ground for that entire time, and then I rest. So this should be a nice pose or exercise to catch your breath. Okay, so again, when we do Tabata, you are going to stay in that same exercise for 8 rounds. So we will do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We do that 8 times for a total of 4 minutes. Then we will get a 1-minute break where you can get water and catch your breath. Please remember to check your heart rate throughout. And if you need a break, take a break, but push yourselves. Okay, so if you have a device of any kind and you want to go ahead and get it started, now's a good time. And remember, please check your heart rate. So when we log this into WellNet, you know what your intensity level was. All right, so we're going to start with push-ups. Again, you are just pushing yourself to the best of your ability. All right, push-ups, here we go. Remember, with Tabata, it's important to pace yourself. You don't need to go all out at the beginning because you need to be able to complete this for 8 rounds. We're going to go back to push-ups again. Here we go. And as many as you can do. If at any point it gets too difficult, you can always drop to your knees, or you can hold high plank. Okay, 2 down. And here we go. So again, if these push-ups become too hard, you can hold here, okay? Or you can always drop to your knees and complete your push-ups, okay? Doing them correctly is better than doing a lot. Rest. This is the hardest thing that we're starting with, I promise. And here we go, back at push-ups. And I know these are difficult, I'm struggling as well. Again, whenever it becomes too much, hold in that high plank position. You will still get a work. There we go. Back at push-ups. I'm going to hold at high plank for a couple seconds here. Really keep your core tight. Pull that belly button back to your spine. when you're holding in high plank. And here we go. Push-ups. Keep breathing. Rest. 2 more rounds, then we get a 1-minute break. And here we go. I'm only doing 5 at a time right now. Rest. 1 more round, and then we're done with push-ups. Thank goodness. All right, last round, here we go. Try to rip out a few more if you can. Whew. Okay, 1-minute break. You can get water. Our next exercise is squats. So again, when we do squats, it's important to make sure your feet are wider than your shoulders. And then when I squat down, nice and slow, I make sure my butt is parallel to the floor, like I'm sitting in a nice low chair, and then I'm gonna come back up. If you find yourself going up on your toes, you need to lean back more and put your weight back towards your butt, okay? Again, this is about doing as many as you can do. Don't feel like you have to rush through it. We have 8 rounds, so make sure you are pacing yourself. There's a slight delay in the timer, so make sure you wait to start until I start. Here we go, and squat. Rest. Keep breathing throughout. And here we go, squat. And rest. I like to count them each round to see if I can get more or at least the same I got as last time. And here we go. Rest. I'm getting around 11 or 12 each round, so that's my goal. Try to get at least that. And here we go. Rest. We are halfway done with squats. And squat. Here we go. Keep it up. Good work. All right, rest. Almost didn't get 11 on that time. Shake out those legs. And squat. 2 more rounds of squats. And we get a minute rest. Squat. And 1 more round of squats and then we're finished. Make sure you're checking your heart rate. And squat. And 1 minute break. Great time to check your heart rate. You can use the timer, the rest timer, to count you down. Remember, you can find your heart rate here and then count for 6 seconds and add a 0 to the end. My watch says I'm at 132 right now. Okay, for step-ups, you need something to step onto. Chair, some steps, something like this table, if that's okay to step on. If you have an indoor gym, maybe you have a box, something that you can just step up onto that's a little, at least as high as a step. So at least like 12 to 18 inches, it can be higher. The higher it is, the more difficult it is. There's a slight delay in the timer again, so don't start until I start. And here we go, step ups. Step up onto that thing and drive that opposite knee. So whatever you're stepping up onto, 1 foot up, drive the other knee. It's an explosive movement. Rest. If driving the knee is too difficult, you do not have to do that. You can simply step up and step down. Make sure you're switching feet. Okay, I like the driving of the knee because it gives me more balance. Keep breathing. Rest. This is a nice little cardio workout. Again, the harder you go, your heart rate should be higher. This is all about pacing yourself. You're not challenging anybody except for yourself. You're not competing with anyone except yourself. So again, it takes a little bit of internal motivation. Rest. And go. If you really want to challenge yourself with these, if you have weights at home, you can keep weights in your arms. All right, guys, we're halfway with step-ups. And our last exercise is easy. If you're not tired, then you need to go faster. Check your heart rate. This one should really get your heart rate pumping. Here we go. Rest. we go. 2 more sets. Push through. Get as many as you can. On this last round, I really want you to push. I don't want you to think, man, I could have gone harder. Okay, really push through. And here we go, last round of 7. And rest. 1 minute. Get some water, check your heart rate. My heart rate's 152 right now. I'm tired. My watch is talking to me. I don't know why. All right. Last one is boat pose. Again, this is a recovery exercise. So this is meant to bring your heart rate back down. So again, when we do boat, heels off the ground, I'm leaning slightly back, hands here. If this is too difficult to hold yourself, you can put your hands here and support a little bit of your weight. Not all of your weight, but some of it. Okay? Remember, slight delay in the timer, so don't start until I start. This is our last 4 minutes. So we can do it. Here we go, boat pose. Keep breathing. Really engage your core. Pull that belly button towards your spine. Let that heart rate come down. Relax. 1 down, 7 to go. And up. Hold yourself steady. Tighten that core. If you really want to challenge yourself, you can do the in and outs where you tuck your knees in, but you don't have to. Rest. And up. Keep breathing. Keep sweating, if you're like me. Rest. Heart rate should be lower. Nice recovery here at the end. Those push-ups, squats, and step-ups were intense. This is a little bit less intense. Still should feel it though. Rest, we are halfway. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, put your legs a little bit straighter. Okay, so tucking your knees in is a little bit easier. Putting your legs out is a little bit more difficult. Really engage that core. Rest. We have 3 more. Here we go. Hold. You may notice now it's becoming a little bit more difficult. That's normal. And hold. Rest. One more. And hold. Here we go. Push through. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. Good job, guys. Again, that's a Tabata workout, so you're going to log that in WellNet. It was about, if you include the breaks, you could put 20 minutes in there. Okay. So again, whatever component of fitness you think it works. For me, I would say probably cardio because those step-ups really killed me, but up to you. Okay. So you will log that in WellNet. Great job, guys. Make sure you check your heart rate.